be to lead this team. All in all, I think that they're going to get Haskins a shot because of Dan Snyder. And I think Ron Rivera is going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So I think he's going to stay. Or unless he have a horrible year, they're going to go after a quarterback this year. He got to have a horrible year. But if he have a consistent year where he put up decent numbers, I think he will stay as a quarterback. I do like Dwayne Haskins. Very, very bright future, bright kid. Great. He want to learn the game. He's hungry. He's feisty. And Ron Rivera, of course, ain't going anywhere. So all in all, I think this team will finish last in this division. But I do think that they got some talent. They got some up-and-coming talent. And they just got to get better each and every year. So they in a rebuilding mode. But I think Ron Rivera is a great leader for this young and up-and-coming team. Coming up next, we're going to talk about the New York Football Giants. Don't go anywhere here on Disputed Sports. Back in a minute.
Pepsi!
Sure, we live inside your mouth.
But that doesn't mean we don't enjoy the finer things.
Hey, Nate. Pepsi incoming!
Here it comes!
Tastes so good.
Tell me about it.
So,
Amazing!
that's what I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi. This summer, take your family.
Welcome back to Disputed Sports, everybody. We're getting into here, stay or go. Now we're going to talk about the New York Football Giants. A very, very popular team. Everybody know the New York Football Giants. They is New York. They the heart and soul of New York when it comes to football. The New York Football Giants history. Everybody know the Bill Parcells days. The Mel Hennons, they won 4 Super Bowls. But they got some great history. They got Frank Guilford, K.Y. Tittles, Lawrence Taylor, Benny Fryman, Phil Simms, Bill Parcells, Terry Carson, Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan, Jim Fossil, Terry Collins, and of course Eli Manning. So they got some great history on their hand. They won 4 Super Bowls. They won the Super Bowl in '86, was the Super Bowl 21 against the Denver Broncos. They won Super Bowl 25 in 1990. They won against the Buffalo Bills. They won 2008 and Super Bowl 43 against the GOAT Tom Brady when Tyreek Hill caught that. When he caught that pass, that lucky pass, and then 2012 they beat the GOAT again when Mario Manningham, which is a Warren Harding wide receiver, came out of the team up north, but he from Warren, Ohio, when he made that spectacular catch in some crucial seconds against the GOAT again. So they got 4 titles. They beat New England twice, so that would have Tom Brady could have easily had 8. Yeah, but they got some great history. A great organization. Their owners are John Moore and Steve Mitch. GM David Gettleman. Everybody know David Gettleman. He was the Panthers GM in 2013 to 2017. He was a part of that Super Bowl year. He was a scout for Buffalo, Denver, New York Giants. He been with this organization for the last 19 years. They had an interesting signing with Joe Judge, which I didn't agree with. He came out the blue. Nobody really expected that to really come. But Joe Judge, he was the Patriots wide receiver coach, which is really, 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 really rare that a wide receiver coach become a head coach right away. So they must see some things that other people don't see in them. But I think it's a risky pick. But I do like the surrounding cast that he got. He got a veteran cast that been head coaches and coordinators that's gonna teach him and help him try to be a successful head coach in the National Football League. Offensive coordinator Jason Garrett. We already know Jason Garrett. He was the Cowboys head coach. He spent 15 years with the Cowboys. He won Coach of the Year in 2007. He won 2 Super Bowls as a player for Dallas in 93 and 95. I mean, he was a quarterback for Dallas in 1993 to 1999. Everybody knows Jason Garrett. He spent a long time in Dallas. I just think his problem that he just couldn't overcome it and couldn't win the ultimate goal, and that's winning Super Bowls in Dallas. I mean, that's just all to it. I mean, I really think they gave him a longer stint than he should. I think he should have been fired 2-3 years ago. But I do think that's a great move to help Joe Judge. He's very experienced. He called plays. He know the game. He's been in the National Football League for a very long time. He was an actual quarterback. So I think that was a great move for them. Their defensive coordinator is Patrick Graham. He was a Dolphins defensive coordinator last season. So I think he's going to have this team. I think this team got a great defense. I think their defense can be great. It's very young, fast, and athletic. And all they do is just need a little IQ and learn the game and let the game slow down to them. And they're going to be a pretty solid defense. Stay free. They draft picks was Andrew Thomas, tackle out of Georgia. Very solid. He was the only real true left tackle in this draft. So I do like him. He's gonna help. He's definitely gonna help Daniel Jones. He's very solid. Xavier McKinley, I think he was a first-round pick. I think this might be the steal of the draft. He's so athletic, man. He can play slot. He can play corner. He could play safety. I mean, he's very athletic, versatile. You can put him anywhere in that secondary, and I think he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with if he can just stay healthy. I really think he might be the steal of the draft. Matt Pearl, tackle out of UConn. As you can see, they're trying to build a line to help the young quarterback, Daniel Jones. This pick, he was a top 5 recruit, and he traded on Ohio State University and went to UCLA. I think that's what didn't help him because DeRay Holmes, he was a highly recruited corner coming out of high school, and he chose UCLA over Ohio State, which I think that was a mistake because Ohio State has so many top cornerbacks coming out of college, first-round pick. So he could have been a first-round pick, and he just couldn't stay on the field. But talently, he's a great athlete. His problem is he just got to stay. He just got to stay on the field. Free agent signings. They signed tackle Cameron Fleming. So as you can see, they're trying to beef up that line. He formerly played for the Dallas Cowboys. He had durability issues too. His problem is he got to stay on the field. James Bradbury, I do like that pick because they lost Cyrus Jones to the Miami Dolphins. I mean, I'm sorry about that. I'm talking about Dallas. I mean, this is New York. I mean, I do like that. I do like this pickup. James Bradbury. He was formerly a Panthers cornerback. Great. He's a great man corner, but he take a lot of gambles. But I do think he's gonna bring some veteran leadership to the secondary. Deion Lewis, great catcher and blocker. He was running back Colt McCoy. Everybody know former quarterback journeyman. The Browns drafted him. What I do like about this pick what I do like about this free agent signing that they signed was Leon Williams. I do like him, former first round pick. I think he just I think he needed a change of scenery. So I do think he will help that defensive line. I do like Blake Martinez. They re-signed him. Great leadership. He had over 140 tackles in the last 3 seasons. So he's a tackling machine. Very smart. Gonna give that linebacker crew some great leadership. So some notable names they have. Of course, Daniel Jones. Saquon Barkley, great running back. His thing is, I think he got to learn how to ground and pound. Like, when the long runs is not there, he still got to learn how to ground and pound the game and keep that clock moving. But otherwise, he's a freak of an athlete. Sterling Shepard, I do like him. He's a great possession receiver. Catches the football, he run great routes. I do like when he healthy. I like Golden Tate. Evan Ingram, a great pass catching tight end. Like I said, Lenore Williams, like I said, him, Leon Williams, Blake Martinez, James Bradbury, Jenkins, Norris Jenkins, Jabril Prepper. So I think their secondary is a great young up and coming secondary. As you can know they former first round pick who really didn't play well out of Georgia, DeAndre Baker, which he was charged with armed robbery. So I don't think he's going to be playing this season. But I think overall, I do like what they did. I do like that they beefed up that offensive line to help Daniel Jones. He got weapons. And I do like Saquon Barkley. He's the heart and soul of that team. And they did good in the draft. They did great in the draft. So I can see this team being an up and coming team. It's just I have concerns with Joe Judge because he don't have the experience, but he has a nice supporting cast around him. So I'm very optimistic about the Giants because I just think David Gettleman hasn't been picking the coaches right. As you can see, Pat Shurmur was not a great coach, and then you go back and you sign an unexperienced head coach who was a wide receiver coach that doesn't happen a lot in the NFL. So it's a lot of questions with this team. All in all, I got this team finishing third in this division, but they got a bright future up. Daniel Jones, I think he's only going to get better. He played enough. He got tape. I think he's feisty, and I think he want to prove people that he was worth the 6th pick in that draft. So I think this team going up and up. All in all, I think both of them going to stay. Judge and Daniel Jones definitely going to stay. So we're going to continue stay or go. We're going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Stay tuned here on the Spoonie Sports. Don't go anywhere. Back in a minute.
You choose family. Join at PrestigeApproved.com.
Contact Pella today at PellaCleveland.com to schedule your in-home appointment. Corn and Alice in Chains. And special guests Under Oath and Horror. Blossom Music Center Friday, August 16th. Get tickets now at LiveNation.com. Corn and Alice in Chains. Check more at cornaic.com.
At most.
Welcome back to the Disputed Sports, everybody. We're going to continue this Stare or Go segment. We're going to get into the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, they got a great history. Eagles have a great history. As you can know, the Philadelphia Eagles has a great history. They got Reggie White, Brian Dawkins, Bob Brown, Tommy McDonald, Dick Vermeer, Jaws, man, Herman Edwards, Buddy Ryan, Brandon Mitchell, Randall Cunningham, Herschel Walker, Mike Golick, Rodney Peete,